I'm here on the northern tip of Vancouver Island with my close friend Tom and my wife Thais. We're in Cape Scott Provincial Park and we're hiking out to San Josef Bay. This place just has layers and layers and layers of life to it. Just things growing on things. It's just amazing. You can just feel it, you can smell it. It's just so rich. And I think this log behind me that has 3 massive trees growing out of it sort of exemplifies that. It just feels like this place goes deep. Really looking forward to spending the next few days here. This is a great place for wildlife. We've already seen 1 black bear. We're just gonna base camp and just do a bunch of hikes around for the next 4 days.
Bears. There's bears.
I'm absolutely blown away right now. This is just an incredible spot. I knew it was gonna be beautiful, but you know, when you get to a place like this, it's just amazing. It's one of those things that you can't describe the smell, right? It's the smell and the feeling and the openness. We've been here 5 minutes and Tom's already seen a bear. You must have sharp eyes, eh, Tom? Do you have sharp eyes?
Eagle eyes, brother. Eagle eyes.
It really does. He's seen 2 bears already. We're just gonna stash our stuff over here in the estuary, just because that's where the animals seem to be. We want to optimize our chances of being eaten by a bear. We're not gonna set up our tent just in case we want to go camp over in the second beach. Really loving this. It's just amazing to be here. So I'm really happy with this campsite right here. We're a little bit protected from the wind. We just got a magnificent view. And we saw a bear over here earlier, which kind of bodes well for the future. We know that the bears are feeding over here, and it just gives me a chance to sort of, you know, film them, and hopefully, you know, we'll see some seals or some whales come by. Here is very cool. The only issue with it is we don't have any water. We know that there's water down on the other beach. I kind of went back and looked for some puddles, but I didn't really see anything. So we're gonna go take a gander down the beach. We haven't set up yet, just in case we find something better than this. I'm highly doubtful. Like this is amazing. The woods behind us is absolutely spectacular. Enormous trees, just so interesting. It looks like Tyrannosaurus Rex could sort of pop out at any time. So we're gonna go explore right now. Maybe there's a campsite down there that's better. I doubt it. Can't beat this.
I love it. I both love it and hate it.
Satisfying, eh?
Yeah.
This is awesome, eh? I love this. We made it to the second beach, through the sea stacks, and we have found the freshwater stream. We're going to filter some water and haul it back to our campsite. We could just camp here, but we're kind of already comfortable where we're at, and you know, we're gonna stay a few days, so maybe the third and fourth night we might stay on this side. So got fresh water, gonna start filtering that immediately. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna head back, get dinner started, set up camp, and relax for the night. I think it's gonna be a good one. The moon is full, the sky is somewhat clear, and I think that we're gonna have a good evening in store.
Aha. So we have some hokey animals here. Look at this.
Never go down the pipe. Buddy bears here.
I don't know, we saw a raven move away. Yeah, so we're gonna have to use my Garmin InReach because we're gonna have to get a hold of the police immediately and figure this out. This is a crime scene right now, and we're gonna have to cordon it off and just really figure what happened here.
Oh no. He got Partridge's tent.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Gotta dust it for beak prints.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Hopefully
What
he'll be
else
in
did
the
it get?
beak database. Match him up.
What else did it get? Just pulled the clothes right out of the bag? Wow.
Open the bag.
What the fuck?
So Tom borrowed our other buddy's tent, and it looks like that tent might be damaged. But Tom has plausible deniability because if Justin's tent was being pecked at, it probably was smelly. So it's probably Justin's smells that were to blame. So Tom is perfectly blameless.
smells so good.
Oh, that is nice. Oh. Oh, that is really nice. Okay.
Another bear is moving down the beach. He's on the opposite shore. Actually, where we saw the bear this morning. Probably eating the same meal. He's coming for dinner just like we are. I'm gonna let him come towards me and try to get a nice clean shot of him. He's kind of moving towards us, so I'm going towards him, but on the opposite side of the river, and see if I can peek out and get a better shot of him. He's still pretty far away, probably about 400 meters. Bears here have been very casual. Clearly see people from time to time. Not interested. I'm gonna try to get a better shot of him. Yeah, this bear is just casually grazing on something, wants nothing to do with me, not interested whatsoever. I'm clearly being winded right now. The wind's coming on my back and going right towards him, and he couldn't care less. Whatever he's eating, there seems to be a lot of it. I've snuck a little bit closer here, and he's definitely aware of me, hardly even looks at me. Hardly even bothered. I'm really interested to know what he's eating at the moment. Look what happens when I step on this tidal floodplain right here. Kind of fun. This is about as close as I can get. I'd say the bear is about 150 meters on the other side of the river. I haven't even seen him look over at me yet. It's probably even that he saw me earlier today filming him, and now he's a little bit more used to me filming him. So you are appreciated, bear. Well, I'm gonna head back. He's just eating and I also need to eat, so I guess it would be rude for me to bother him anymore. I'm gonna head back. Lisa's cooking up some pasta.
Okay. Yeah, looks really good.
It's funny, I've only been here a day, but I already feel like I'm starting to get to know the characters here. Presumably that's the same bear that we saw earlier in the same place, and perhaps even the same bear that we saw up the river when we were coming in. I see the raven that pecked at our stuff while we were away. He kind of swoops by every once in a while. There's a eagle nested up in the tree over here. This place is full of characters. That's what it feels like. And I'm already feeling like I'm starting to get to know them. That's unusual. Bear's still there, eh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that smells amazing. I've got minimal sand.
Oh no.
I've definitely had a few grains, but it's not like
Yeah, well, you just gotta slurp it up, man.
yeah, it's not a game changer.
So just a little bit of sand.
Mhm.
All right.
My intentions were fantastic.
Oh, it's still delicious.
Just a little bit of sand.
Oh no.
Just tiny bit of sand.
Yeah,
I was saying it as a positive way.
Oh.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Yeah, tiny.
Well, I appreciate you guys trying to make me feel better.
Yeah.
No, this is I'm very grateful for this right
Oh
now.
yeah. Me too.
My teeth need cleaning anyways.
Whatever.
You'll
Whatever.
No, this is
My
really
food
good.
is sandy, whatever. There's nothing you guys can say. It's okay. And that bear's
Try it.
just hanging out.
Yeah. It's getting a little closer. I'll tell you, it's delicious. It certainly doesn't change the taste of it.
We're expecting about 5 millimeters of rain tomorrow, so I'm gonna set up a tarp just around my tent. And then I have a second tarp. Maybe I'll set that up tomorrow. I don't really feel like setting up a second one right now. But just giving us a little bit more outdoor space. So if we have to deal with the deluge first thing in the morning, we have extra place to spread our elbows. Pros and cons of camping on the beach. Pro, obviously, the view, the nice beach itself. Con, the sand gets in absolutely everything, including your pasta. And I'm just chewing 90% of the way. I'm chewing 90% of the way, just because, you know, there's sand on everything, and just kind of slurp up the rest. But it's still delicious, you know. It just takes a little technique. That's all.
Just killed me. I turned to Max, he's like, I'm chewing 90% of the way. Yeah.
You almost closed it.
Yeah.
Execute that Pac-Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you did pull.
Oh, what is that in there?
How do you like that new mug?
It's great. Can't touch it when it first comes out because the whole thing's hot, but
Yeah.
Super light.
yeah, it's really light. This handle's great.
Oh, this is yellow fever. Okay, you can treat this. Now that we know what it is, you can treat this before it's devastating.
Yeah, so Tom's gonna head out right now. He's got a long drive, and he's actually been on a long road trip for about like 4 months, right?
Yeah, it'll be 5 months.
5 months. 5 months, yeah. So he's just about headed back to Ontario. We both met up here because we were at a wedding at a friend's place, which was so much fun. So it's just been so awesome just coming here with Tom. You know, the older you get, the more rare it becomes to spend time with old friends. We have known each other since grade 4, and
Yeah, time flies.
time flies. So yeah, it's amazing coming to this really cool spot together, and you know, spending time together. You know, it's important, you know, as you get older and stuff. Yeah,
It really is.
So yeah, Tom's gonna head off now. He's got about a 5-hour drive back to Nanaimo, and we'll depart with him now, and then we're gonna go for a hike. Yeah, yeah, you be safe. Yeah, safe. Enjoy the hike out.
Will do.
Yeah. It's pretty cool to see the tide coming back in this estuary here. It's just been apparent how much life estuaries contain. The bears and the fish and the birds. There's a real rhythm to it. Just learning so much being here. I'm loving it. You can see the bear way in the distance there. We're gonna spend a few more minutes. Thais is brewing a coffee right now. Then we're gonna get on our hike. I love this campsite so much. There's the beach view, then there's the view of the estuary, and then, which is almost just as good, is the forest. These amazing trees, and the sounds too. It's almost like 2 overlapping soundscapes this morning. The birds that are chirping in the forest are distinct from the ones that are out in the estuary. I really feel like I'm starting to get to know this place. It's really interesting. I'm so grateful to spend time with Tom. The older you get, the more valuable it is to have people who knew you when you were young. Memory's a really funny thing because there's a lot of things that you don't remember, but your friend will remember, and then reminiscing, it just sort of brings a whole nother level to your memory where they say something, hey, remember that situation? And you're like, oh my God, I haven't thought about that in 20 years. And just for a moment, you can both relive that experience together. it's just enriching to have old friends. And I'm very grateful because I know not everybody has them. This whole experience in BC has been wonderful for that because I've reconnected with a lot of old friends. And to be able to spend time with those people is just priceless. So I'm really grateful that Tom made it out. It means a lot. And I'm grateful for this whole trip to BC. I've spent some valuable time with good friends, old friends. I love those guys. That was fun. Tide is almost at its peak and we can see it much different than yesterday. It's fun to watch things change. So we crossed the second beach and we are at the trailhead for the mountain, which should take us about 45 minutes to get to the top. But after crossing that trail between the two beaches, because the tide was high, I see how rugged things are, and with the lack of visibility and just the additional danger of slipping on a route, I think I'm just going to put this hike off until tomorrow. It probably doesn't make sense to risk more and have less benefit from it. So we're just going to go down the beach, gather some more water, and then head back to camp, make ourselves a nice cozy fire, and cook some tasty food. Something really interesting just happened. We're all by ourselves on this beach, it's raining, and out of nowhere a helicopter just drops in. And two guys run out while the helicopter's still sort of winding down across the beach from us.
They went in there really fast.
They did.
And they have some vests, so maybe they're could they be rescuing someone? Do you think this is connected to the CIA? Do you think they're finally here for me?
We didn't know what was going on, so we kind of packed up and walked over just to see if they, needed any help, if it was an emergency. We had no idea.
Let's just wait and watch this.
Over here, and of course it's an outhouse. So two guys just dropped in seemingly in a rush out of a helicopter while it's raining in the middle of nowhere to go to the bathroom. Seems appropriate. I would do the same if I had a helicopter. We're gonna keep on moving, and once this thing fills up over here, we're gonna make our way back. So we filled up with water. Now we're gonna go back over this path here into the first beach and back to our campsite. just how we left it. It's nice to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel?
Delicious pepperoni steak.
That's not how you feel. That's a statement about a pepperoni steak.
I feel good about the delicious pepperoni steak.
Okay. I've been really enjoying watching the wildlife in the estuary. I've never really considered camping in such a location before, but it's really amazing. It's a place of rhythm. And what really gets me is how incessant it is. There's no stop. The moon's been rotating around the Earth for billions of years. We have had a beautiful day today. We got to see the west coast of Vancouver Island in all its rainy glory. And the rain has kind of been picking up a little bit, so we are going to take that as a cue. It's probably time to go to bed. Going to wake up nice and early tomorrow. We had ambitions to wake up early this morning. The best of intentions, but as my grade 9 English teacher said to me as I handed in an essay late, "Max, the road to hell is paved with good intention." It's funny, in that moment I had a revelation of sorts. But it's definitely West Coast weather in April. An abundance of rain. Absolutely loving it. Makes things a little bit more tricky, but it's beautiful nonetheless. So we're just gonna take our time, drink our coffee, mull over what our options are. We could go for that hike again, but we're gonna have the same issue as yesterday. Right now there's no rush. That's the nice thing about the rain. kind of causes you to slow down a bit. Feeling damp?
Feeling damp. I feel like a wick.
A wick?
A wick. Just sucking in moisture out of my extremities. My extremities are just pulling moisture in.
Just came out from under the tarp when it stopped raining, and the bear was walking casually in the estuary, so I ran back to get my long lens, and I can't see him anymore. Just gonna hang out here for a couple minutes. It's a beautiful spot, and if I can't see him, I'm sure something else will show up, like a duck or some birds. It's a beautiful area. Tide's coming in at the moment, and got even a little bit of sunshine. It's kind of turning into a lazy day. Yeah, so I found him. He was just in a little divot right where I thought he was, but just very low to the ground and casually eating whatever he's eating. Looks like some sort of seagrass. This bear is a bit of a problem. It's just too entertaining watching him eat. Problem is that I'm just gonna fill up my SD card just eating. It's a pleasure to film a bear that doesn't mind us being here. It just could care less, and it's just really in its element, just eating the grass and just enjoying itself. Seems to be enjoying itself.
He's kind of crawling around to the next patch.
Yeah, just crawling from patch to patch.
I love when he lifts up and there's like the tufts of grass out every corner, and he's just like,
We've been immensely enjoying ourselves. It wasn't the plan for today to come and do this, but just being quiet and kind of watching the world happen. What is that?
But that is an otter. Get it, get it, get it. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's so cool.
Do you think he's gonna pop up?
I hope so.
Oh, there he is. Hello.
An otter and a bear. Got an otter and a bear in the same shot. I love that.
Whoa, that's not an otter.
The sea lion.
That's a sea lion. Now that was exciting.
That was so exciting. Yeah, sea lion, I'm pretty sure.
Exactly like a scruffy dog.
Yeah.
A salty, scruffy dog. What's more exciting, the bear or the seal? Sea lion.
At this point, the sea lion is more exciting because we've seen a lot of the bear, but I think I was most excited about getting the bear and the sea lion in the same shot.
Well,
Never got two animals like that in the same shot before. Delicious. Taste made me a wonderful cheese and salami and onion wrap. Couldn't be better.
Well, it's a little tomato.
Nope. Couldn't be better taste.
Okay.
So today we've done almost nothing except observe animals and just hang out. Thais made some delicious wraps. We had these grand ideas of going for a hike, but that just didn't seem to materialize. It's been really nice to sort of do nothing and just hang out by the ocean. It's not something I've done for a while. Usually in the last couple of years when I've been by the ocean, it's always just been kind of passing through. But this is the first time really spending some time and just listening to the waves come in and out and watching the tide come in and out, and that's been an experience. So I'm going to take a little cat nap now, and in about an hour or two going to collect some water when the tide is low and I can walk along the beach. Just had a lovely nap. It was beautiful to sleep with the birds chirping as always. Gotta go get some water now, so I gotta walk across this beach. I think the tide's low enough to walk through the sea stacks. So we're gonna go there now and then come back and then make some dinner. That was a nice walk. I was not expecting it to be so fruitful, considering we've done that now 3 times. So that was just wonderful. Just as good as the first time.
Oh, no, 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 no. No. See, that's too hot.
Perfect. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Okay.
All right. This is better than a pizza right now. We had a beautifully lazy day today. It was not the intention, but it was beautiful and I relished every moment of it. Loved seeing the bear again, and I loved seeing the sea lion as well. That was really cool. Feels like a little bit of unfinished business with the hike / mountain I wanted to climb. The hike is about 2.5 hours. If I get out the door early enough, I'm going to try to swing it. If not, I'm just going to stick around on the beaches in the estuary to see some more wildlife. Either way, we're going to bed. Going to wake up first thing tomorrow morning. It's 6 in the morning here. Spending one last time, see when I can film. Hopefully our bear friend comes out and hopefully even a wolf. Just gonna hang out here for a little bit. eagles fighting an osprey. Oh, there's a second eagle. I can't quite see, but I think that osprey just dropped a fish or just dropped something. I'm not sure if the eagle caught it in midair. Whoa. That's crazy. Wow, the osprey just caught another fish. That is so cool. I'm sure the osprey and the eagles know each other well. There's so much going on beneath the surface that I don't even pick up on. I walked a few hundred meters up the estuary, really mucky ground, trying to be as quiet as possible. But it's amazing how rich this area is. I'm gonna peek around the corner here, see if the bear is munching on any grass up here or anything else. I keep on going farther and farther than I said I would. But this is just too good. I'm enjoying myself way too much. I'm gonna continue on right now. This is so awesome. The bear is just right over here, right around the corner like I suspected. Munching grass as always. This is the closest I've been to him so far. Even though the bear has been super relaxed, I wouldn't really care to be much closer to him. He's on the other side of a river. This is perfect. It's better for the bear, better for me. Only seems appropriate to finish off my last wildlife encounter with this guy right here. I like to think we become friends. Or he just thinks I'm a tourist. I just had a bit of a holy shit moment. And I was so focused on the bear over here that I never noticed the bear much closer to me, right across the river. That's funny. There he is right there. Probably about 70 meters away on the other side of the river. The other bear that I was just filming is over there. I wonder what else is around me that I don't see. Here's some movement in the bush right behind me. Hopefully it's not a bear cutting me off. Probably is actually, probably another bear. Come on guys, I need to get back. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here before I find out. I'm just buzzing right now. What a morning. First the eagle, and then a series of birds, and then the bear, and then the bears, and then an osprey who ate a fish. Estuaries, they're a thing. Definitely want to spend more time in them. They're just such a rich place and a great place for people who are interested in wildlife. There's just so many things that I have left to do here. I could spend a lifetime just exploring this area. I have like 5 trips in the back of my head that I want to do. The big one is I really want to kayak around Haida Gwaii. I've wanted to do that for a long time, but this sort of really instills that goal in my head. And I want to do that right, and I want to do it safely. So that will definitely be in my future sometime. We have about 9 hours of traveling to do today, about 7 hours with driving, and then about an hour and a half plus with the ferry. So we need to get going. So many things left to do, but we gotta go. This was awesome. I'm gonna definitely be back here again.